I know for right now, everybody and their grandmother saw the trailer for Mortal Kombat Aftermath. And personally, for me, I'm mainly excited for the free stuff that they're giving us, which is the friendships and the stage fatalities. But for the expansion pass itself, it's actually pretty cool. It's not worth $40, but it's cool. So, what do we get from it? We get 3 new characters. Fujin is which I am the most excited for. Shiva is, well, I'm not that excited, but it's pretty cool to have her back, I can say. And then something that just shocked me just popped up on my screen. Let me show y'all.
You are under arrest, dirtbag.
No. No! No!
You serious?
Hey, that's some bullshit.
Yes, we got RoboCop, ladies and gentlemen. Am I upset? No, because I saw this coming. I know about the leaks already. They said Fujin, Shiva, RoboCop, but they also said Ash Williams, which I guess that part is a lie, because I was really hoping for Ash Williams. But I understand why I thought of RoboCop in the first place, because of the comic books and the video games titled Terminator vs. RoboCop. So they want to do something like that, have them both in the same game, like what they did with MKX with like Alien vs. Predator and Jason versus Leatherface. Well, not really. That's not really a comic or anything, if I believe, but it's a lot of slasher films and horror references in MKX. So, as I do with guest characters, I start sitting and thinking, who else could be in there? You know, people say Lara Croft should be represented. I personally want Solomon Grundy in Mortal Kombat, and well, just imagine. But I sat long and hard about who should be in it. I was thinking about somebody who nobody would have never thought of, and I picked the theme since Terminator and RoboCops are robots and cyborgs. Who should fit that bill? Who is a cyborg that could take damage and give the damage out? And I got it. And I'm about to show y'all who I'm thinking of right now. I know some of y'all are sitting in front of y'all screens, scratching your heads like, why though? Well, let me explain. You see, Brian Fury is a dick, okay? The whole purpose of him being in Tekken is to cause chaos. Now I know his story, he has a bit of development, and his story is actually low-key kind of deeper than what we see with our 2 eyes. Is basically him just destroying shit. But at the end of the day, he's still just out here fucking shit up because he's angry. He's pissed off. So he just fucks shit up. You know? That's just Brian in a nutshell. Does he fit in the Mortal Kombat universe? Well, I do have a list of requirements that somebody would need in order to be eligible to join and guest star the roster of Mortal Kombat. First one being, can they dish out a heavy amount of damage? The answer is yes straight off the bat. Brian is one of the best heavy hitters in Tekken. The second one being, can they take a substantial amount of damage? And come on now. You know, you should already know the Tekken roster. Tekken has ninja niggas, sci-fi ninja niggas, kung fu niggas, cyborg niggas, animal niggas, demonic bloodline carrying ass niggas, assassin niggas, escape experiment niggas.
Niggers?
The third requirement, and which I think is the most important requirement, is are they a good person? Because everybody who has guest starred in Mortal Kombat is not a good person. Even Spawn and Kratos, because even though they're claimed as the anti-hero or a hero, despite like where you put them in that subject, they still did some they probably did some things that wasn't really a good idea to do, but they still went along and did it because it was for their own benefit and gain. But other people like Jason Voorhees, Leatherface, Alien, Predator, Joker, and Freddy Krueger, yeah, they're bad people. And for Brian Fury, he's a bad person, so he's able to be a part of Mortal Kombat roster. And another thing that I also think is important next to the third rule, for the fourth rule, is are you okay with seeing them die and get mutilated? Because you know Mortal Kombat is all about mutilation and killing people the worst way possible. I say I'm down for that. At first I was kind of skeptical of seeing Joker and Kratos getting mutilated, because you barely see that. But Joker, he's been killed off a couple of times, a ton of times actually. So it's kind of fitting for him to be there. And for Kratos, yeah, he in the main story he doesn't die, but he does get killed off if you fuck up and get a game over. And it's kind of hard to picture seeing Kratos dying in any sort of way. Like in MK9 they actually altered some fatalities to be fitting for Kratos. Like if niggas panic, he wasn't panicked and stuff. And especially Scarlet's fatality, when they get trapped and hung, he tries to get himself out. So you know, it's kind of like a, you gotta be iffy with it. But I'm willing to see Brian get fucked up for the cause. Hey yo, look, I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all. I don't know shit about Brian, okay? I mean, I use him once in a while, but my muscle memory with Brian is not that good yet. So you gotta bear with me with that, okay? But I would have to say you would need to utilize two things that I know is very important to Brian's moveset. And that is his taunt, which is the best taunt in the game because it could cancel into almost any move, and it clarifies as a hit too. So probably you could use that as like a cancel from a string to a different string to keep the combo going. And his snake edge, which I think will be awesome to be implemented into the game. And also a mechanic for Brian. Yes, a brand new mechanic. Like with Spawn, they added the break and breakaway. So in Tekken, if you do a certain string, it counts as a counter and will give you a free combo. Mortal Kombat, in Mortal Kombat, these strings will be crushing blows. But after the crushing blow is done, it will work like Tekken and will give the opponent a free combo. I'm saying, not the opponent, but you a free combo if you're playing Brian, obviously. I'm not sure how to explain it clearer than that, but if you get the picture, you get the picture. With all being said, I feel like Brian would be a pretty good addition to Mortal Kombat, because we already established the rules. He could give damage, he could also receive the damage that he's given. He has a variety of weapons and tools that makes him deadly. I'm willing to see him get fucked up and die a couple of times. I'm willing to see that happen. He is a bad person, so whatever he gets is what he deserves. And the last thing I haven't talked about was customization, which I think would be fun if they implemented, you know, some of the wacky gear that you can give people in Tekken. Now, the one thing I want to tell y'all is why I decided to make this video. Well, it's mainly because recently I've played Ninja Storm 2, because I have the trilogy collection, and I remembered that Lars Alexanderson is in there, and after playing with Lars and seeing what he can do, I realized how good they actually, you know, made the character, and everything feels like Lars, like how people actually played him back in Tekken 6 and Tekken Tag era. And I just wanted to see something like that happen again. But it's your boy 2 Live Spartan. I'll see y'all the next video. I'm out. Peace.
And I know these niggas mad as fuck. Bitch, I'm in a trap.